Hello, here's Alex from Quantum Clarity Hypnosis. Today I would like to talk a little about NDEs or near-death experiences. What is it, what happens, and what are the other experiences that people had, which are identical in the history of humankind. So during NDE, there is a trauma, there is a pain in the body that shuts the body down, and the soul is leaving the body. In my work and in the wisdom of ages and many other therapists, holistic therapists, we know that we are all the spirit souls inside the human body. We are having human body as a garment that we are wearing to have experiences and lessons on this planet. So when the body has this trauma, it can be accident or on the operating room, the soul just leaves the body as if it's the end of the body and the soul is coming back to the light. So this same experience of leaving the body is possible in different ways, without trauma, without the risk to the health, to the body, without any accidents. You don't need to be operated on to have the same experience. And people had such experiences through history. No matter what culture, it could be culture of native Indians, it can be culture of India, Asia, in different ways. For example, in case of shamanism and cultures in America, they have different ways to get out of the body, partially or fully, and have spiritual experiences. They achieved it by dancing around the fire and rhythmical drumming. Or they achieved it by going to the sweat lodge. But this is a little bit, creating trauma in the body. Or using any type of plant medicines, which also create some trauma to the body, some difficulties. And in the East, it was through deep meditation. They could separate temporarily from the body. And they had all these experiences where they very varied, very different, many types of experiences, but basically spiritual experiences where they were seeing everything from the greater perspective, from the perspective of different dimension outside of time and space. And they could meet with some beings of light. They could be immersed in the light and feel the unconditional love and acceptance, and so many other experiences. Everybody is unique and every experience is unique. But basically, there are these aspects in these experiences. The same like in near-death experiences. So what is happening, the mechanism is, in the shamanic meditative experiences, in shamanic journeys, in deep meditation, and now in quantum hypnosis, where somebody is assisting you to do this. You don't have to meditate for years, and you don't have to go and find a shaman and be personally there. What is the mechanism is in these experiences is that the person goes into the theta brainwave state, which is a natural state that we go through every day just before we are falling asleep. Before we fall asleep, there is a brief window of 30 seconds where we go in this deep trance state, altered consciousness, where we start to see random images, random situations, random symbols, and then we fall asleep. Actually, this state is needed for us to survive as humans, because without this, we couldn't fall asleep. So during all these different techniques, meditation, shamanic, quantum hypnosis, the person is going into this state and stays there in this theta brainwave state for, let's say, 1 hour, 2 hours, and then experience, leaves the body fully or partially, and experience these other realities, these other dimensions, and contact with other beings. And it's completely natural for humans, but it's not common knowledge. It's not a common knowledge, but now more and more people are practicing it and know more about it. So the proof that this is real, it's not imagination, is in transformation of the person afterwards. People who had NDEs, people who had shamanic journeys, people who had quantum hypnosis, people who had deep meditations, they are changed by the experience. When they experience the unconditional love, they gain wisdom from the beings of light, or they have different perspective. They see that they are not the body, that they are only experiencing the human life as a excursion, as a role they play for some time, that the earth is not permanent, it's not home, it's just excursion. They gain completely different approach to life, outlook on themselves and life and the people around them and what is important in life. This is the proof that this is not imagination, because it changed people. So no matter if this is NDE, shamanic journey, or deep meditation or quantum hypnosis, there is a transformation of a person. There is a healing. There is a discovering the full potential. It's wonderful thing to see how people are transformed by these experiences. So if you were watching these NDE videos, testimonials about people having this life transforming experiences, and you wanted to have one, but you didn't want to have any accident or be on an operating room to have those, there are alternatives. As I said, you can have a shamanic journey by different means depending on the culture around the world. You can have deep meditation. After practicing for some time, you can have this experience when you by yourself go to this deep trance and stay there without the mind interfering. Or you can have quantum hypnosis, where somebody like me assists you to have this relaxed, peaceful experience where your higher self is guiding you to show you what you need to experience and understand about yourself, to heal, to discover your purpose, to discover your abilities, and attain your full potential. So, and also it transforms you. And also during the session with assistance, when there is assistance, you can prepare questions for your higher self about anything. And I will ask your higher self, when you are in this trance state, altered state, I can ask your higher self about anything that you need to know. And everything will be recorded on Zoom. And later you can watch it even though you don't remember, which is the advantage of the technology now, that people who had experiences, it's very dynamic, it's very emotional, and then they don't remember much of it. But on Zoom, you can be emotional, you can have all these experiences, and you will be talking about it. You will be describing to me, we will be always in communication. I will be pulling out from you to describe what is happening, what happens next. So you will have the recording of what you experienced by your own words and the answers of the higher self to your questions. So if you would like to have free consultation with me and ask me more questions and give you more explanations, you can do it on this my website. This is free half-hour consultation where we also can do some preliminary exercises so you can have a taste how it feels like to have a light trance with my assistance. I hope this video was helpful for you, and I hope to work with you and assist you in your journey. Have a great day. Bye bye.